Wij van Bel'Afrika hebben de eer om u vanavond weer een heel grote naam voor te stellen. Niemand minder dan Femi Kuti zit hier naast mij, zoon van Fela Kuti en grondlegger van de Afrobeat. Vanavond treedt hij op samen met zijn band, The Positive Force, en stellen ze hun tournee Afrika voor in Antwerpen in de Roma. Femi, welcome back to Belgium. Welcome to Antwerp. Could you tell me where did you get your inspirations from, apart from your father, of course?
From jazz. Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Miles Davis, John Coltrane especially. And it was, after listening to my father, I thought it was really going to be easy playing music. Then he told me if I didn't listen to jazz, I would be making a very big mistake. I had to listen to jazz if I wanted to move forward in music. So I started to listen to jazz and I couldn't understand. It was like taking a very bitter pill. And I was like, no, this is horrible music. He says, no, you have to listen to jazz. After many times listening, and I started to understand, and I was like, you get to the crossroad as a musician, and you have to ask yourself, do you want to proceed or will you down tools? Because it's serious business. When you hear people like Dizzy Gillespie or Charlie Parker going, and you're like, wow, is this a musical instrument? Mm-hmm. And you are holding a musical instrument, and you're doing pa, pa, and you say, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Every time I even try to think of a love song and I try to sing it, I feel so stupid and out of link with the reality. So after a while, I just said, look, let me face what really touches me most. I choose this again because right under my nose in Nigeria, I see poverty beyond, that could make you cry. Now, and I don't see what love story I could. Of course, I've had heartbreaks. Of course, I have pains from broken up relationships and all that, even a broken marriage. But I don't see how this is as important as millions of children in Somalia, Sudan, the genocide in Rwanda, the war even in Yugoslavia. I can't see how my personal love affair is so important that I want millions of people to cry this pain. When I see, as I speak to you, millions of people, children, women, homeless, no money, no food, starving. So I can't bring common sense in that love song when I see this kind of suffering around me.
Today, Europe now understands that corruption is not an African thing. We want to hear him go to the plenty things. We don't want to see him go show them many things. Why the African man and the African woman and the go to so sweet.
One of your sons plays the saxophone. He performs with you from time to time. Did you bring him tonight?
No, he's in England now. He's studying music. He stopped playing with me for a while because now I think he did that for 3 years already. And I think his studies are more important right now. I want him to go to school. And I don't want him to really follow in my footsteps.
How do you personally envision the near future of Africa, let's say Nigeria to begin with? How would it be for your children and your grandchildren if they go back and live there?
I cannot think of any other way than it will get better. It has to get better. Like I said, as a fighter, I have to keep on fighting and I have to keep on remaining optimistic. I must believe a time will come where people will just say enough is enough and things will change. I now pray this change will not be violent. It looks like it might be that, But then I will still fight with my music again to make people understand that war has never been the answer to solve any problem. War will never be the answer. My father has said this many times, Kwame Nkrumah has said this many times, whereas we still have to defend our dignity, our rights, and fight for justice, and we still need to find a very peaceful solution to these problems. So I remain optimistic, and I will keep on fighting till that time comes.
What do you, if you had a message for the youth or many black young viewers, or just the youth in black youth in general all over the world, what would that be?
Focus on Africa. We need to build roads. Like here, you can travel anywhere in Europe by road. See the railway line working. See the airlines. Tell me, I think the only country that has a good airport that can match any international airport is South Africa. We should be ashamed. We have all the resources, the diamonds, the gold, the oil. There is nothing you cannot find in Africa. Cocoa, everybody comes and they rob Africa of its riches, and we remain the poorest continent. Now, and that is because our leaders are so greedy and the politicians are so greedy. Now the youths need to focus and start to put everything they have, all the energy. How do we make Africa the envy of the world?
Your latest album, is from 2010. Are you already working on some new music, some new material?
I probably will play one or two of them tonight. Yes, I hope before the end of the year, next year, it will be out. So I always work. I'm now trying to always maximum 2 years interval for each album now, which is very tedious, but I think I want to do that for the rest of my life.
Well, we wish you all the best. Thank you very much.